forever. I can't do it. It's funny. It's okay. Hi, my name is Sarah Elizabeth Bynum. I have been a Fall Out Boy fan since 2003, well over 10 years now. I mean, 11. But like, I love Fall Out Boy since as long as I can remember. I was watching. Like, I'm just gonna start off like how I found Fall Out Boy. I was just in the car and listening to 93.3 FLZ in Sarasota, Florida. 13 years old, all just like, man. And Sugar We're Going Down came on, and I was just like, I have to find out who this is and find out more about them. And even then, probably I will still play it, even if I can. I'm like, I think they're saying. No, I don't know what they're saying. I've been hooked ever since. Like, bought every album I could get my hands on. I have tons of digital copies from, like, you know, iTunes and Spotify and everything like that. I mean, like, literally, I have every album. I mean, I even have Patrick's Soul Punk album, and then I have the Damn Things on iTunes, and I listen to all the digital, like, everything's usually packed away. I pulled it out just for this. It boosts me up, it guides me. I just love you guys, like, respect very much what you do. You stay humble and everything, and it reminds me that I need to stay humble. Your music has influenced my life greatly with, and like your careers, to be able to watch that you guys have dark times, I have dark times, you prevail and do the best you can, so it makes me like push to do the best I can. I'd like to sort of kind of think that your music is sort of kind of like my theme song of my life kind of thing. I went through a really dark time, and like all I listened to was Cork Tree and Affinity on High over and over and over again. Cork Tree was my first album I literally ever bought. It was like one of the first things I bought with my first paycheck. I was just like, I got it and I love it so much, and like it just was a constant play in my house. I paid the album so much that I have, let me see, 2 copies. I have 2 copies. I have the original and I have the one that's playable, because the original is so scratched up. My first album ever. I will never lose this. This will be with me, like. And then Golden was like my song for like my anthem for like a year and a half. Like, it just helped me so much from the foot. And it sort of kind of got darker when I found out you guys broke up, which is not true. It was a hiatus. But at the moment that I found out, I was working at FYE, and this girl comes in and she's buying a few of the albums, and I was like, oh, I love Fall Out Boy, they're my favorite band. And she's like, yeah, I love them too. And she goes like, it's so sad that they broke up. What? No. And like, I'm dying on the inside. I was like, they're gone forever. And then I had to like leave the floor to go to the back room, and like I cried. They broke up, they're gone forever, there's nothing's happening. Fall Out Boy is gone forever, they broke up. No more music, I don't know what I'll do with myself. I found out that it was just a hiatus, and I was just like, oh my goodness, thank God. I was like, yay. And then when I started seeing that you guys were all doing like solo projects and everything like that, like, a real fan's gonna love you what you do. And it's like, I'm very proud of every single one of you guys, that it was a hard time for you, but you were able to like push through and like learn more about yourself and be more creative away from each other. So when you finally did come back in February, you guys were better than ever. And speaking of when the hiatus was over with, and so I went to visit my mom for a break, and it was my first time being home since I started school. I hear the Twitter, my notification go off, and it was saying, you know, new song, new video, they're back. And I didn't know what to do, and like I was like so super excited. Fall Out Boy, they're back together, the music, they have a new album coming out soon, and I'm all excited. Those memories for that stick in my mind of like these 2 major moments in my music life. When you guys came down to Miami, in 2013, that summer, it was an early birthday present to myself. I went to the concert, and I, like, a bunch of my friends came, and they're all like, oh, we'll drive down and we'll have fun and we'll see the concert, because they like you too, but like nowhere compared that how much I like you guys. So we're waiting in line, and we're like actually really close. We're probably within the first like 50 to 60 people in the line. One of my friends needed to park the car in the garage, and it was like 10-15 minutes before the concert was supposed to, well, not start, before they let us in. And I was like, I'll go with you. I had all the tickets. They were calling us saying that they're letting people in now, you need to hurry up, you need to hurry up. And like, we're running, and I like slipped down the stairs and I sprained my ankle. And I didn't realize at first. I thought I was just like, oh, whatever, I slipped. And but yeah, so like I'm like jamming out to New Politics, to you guys, and like by the end of the night my ankle was just like really big, but it was totally worth it. Recent time when you guys were in West Palm Beach for the Monument Tour with Paramore and New Politics, like we got to the concert just fine, everything was fine, we made it and stuff like that, and it was amazing, we had so much fun. Like, but on the way back, my friend Steven's tire blew out in his car. It was just ridiculous. Like, could be in the world's biggest car accident ever. As long as I'm breathing and walking, I totally want to be at the concert. And it's just like, I really admire that, especially this newest album, that's what this was about. That was like, you know, you're gonna fail, but you could rise like a phoenix and everything like that. Speaking of the newest album, like I said before, I'm in fashion design, and I'm taking some classes that surface textile, and like the theme for the class was, you know, your favorite music or musicians, and I picked you guys for this newest album. I did several pieces. The denim skirt, I discharged it with bleach and wrote the lyrics from Phoenix and Young Volcanoes, and I wrote Save Rock and Roll for the title of the album on the back of it. Then the leather jacket I made represents the end of Save Rock and Roll, when Elton John gets blood thrown on him, and I thought it would be cool to make the blood run up the jacket instead of down it like you would expect it to. I had noticed that in the music videos that you guys used a lot of everyday items as weapons, so I decided to turn a clutch purse into one as well. On both sides there are hand embroidered and beaded emblems from the music videos. The vest is the same as the leather jacket, but with a contrast of black and white. I did two scarves. The first one here represents the phoenix being burned to be reborn. And then the second scarf represents it coming out of the ashes and rising again as a new being. I put emblems on all the scarves representing, again, different groups within the Youngblood Chronicles. And I just want to say thank you for making the music that you make, and you changed a lot of people's lives, and I'm one of them. And if I don't win this, whatever, you guys just heard how I feel about you and how great you are and everything like that. That's fine by me. I mean, maybe one day when I got a name or something like that, it's like I could be able to design stuff for you guys. That was like one of my dreams kind of thing, is that it would be fun to like make a coat or a jacket or like something for a video kind of thing, a music video. Like, you guys inspired me to keep pushing, because I almost didn't go to school to do what I do with my design work. And thanks for listening.